Hi, I'm Rex Black, President of RBCS. Welcome to the RBCS YouTube channel. Hey, I hope you enjoy all these free resources that are available here. And do us one favor. We need to keep the lights on and we need your help to do that. So, when you need testing and quality related services, training, consulting, expert services, you name it, let us be one of the bidders on that next job. We don't expect to get all of your business, but we'd like to get a chance. Thanks and enjoy the shows.
Now, I mentioned the idea of a test oracle, something we can refer to determine what the expected result is. Often that is a requirement specification or a design specification, but it can also be a regulatory statute, rule, requirement. It can be a legacy system, like you're building a new version of something. You say, well, we want the new version to work like the old version, except when we don't, right? And the requirements say when we want it to work differently, right? So the test oracle is that set of things, documents and other things that we refer to determine the expected result of a test. Now there's also another term out there that's just the test basis. The test basis is that which we base our tests upon, okay? Now in requirements-based testing, pure requirements-based testing, the requirement specification is simultaneously the test oracle and the test basis, okay? In pure risk-based testing, your test basis is the output of this process, this quality risk analysis process. That is, it is the list of risk items and their associated level of risk, okay? Now, you still are going to need some sort of test basis, or excuse me, test oracle, to answer the question of what should happen, right? But in pure risk-based testing, your test basis is the list of risks. Now, risk-based testing and requirements-based testing can be blended if you have a requirement specification. And basically what you're saying that in that case you have your test basis is your requirement specification, perhaps also your design specification, and also your risk items, right? And what you're doing when you're blending them is that then you're using the relationship between the requirement specifications, the design specifications, and the risk items collectively to determine what should be tested, how much, and in what order, okay? And we're going to do that by having traceability between the requirement specification back and forth with the risk items and also the design specification back and forth with the risk items, right? As well as having traceability to the tests. Now you guys are familiar with that concept because you're in a regulated environment. You're going to be familiar with that idea of needing to be able to establish coverage of the requirement specifications with tests, right? So this is basically extending that to say, now I also need to be able to establish relationship between the tests and the risks.